Good evening, Arsenal fans. Good evening, football fans, and welcome along to the Martin Zubimendi tactical breakdown. Now, we haven't done one of these for a while, so we thought we'd start them again, and we're just about to hopefully sign him. So this could be very, very important for you guys. Remember, everything we show you on these slides are right at the time of recording, but may subject to change. So let me introduce the boss, the man, the god, the legend, Richard. How you doing, mate?
I am brilliant. I've been sat here, feet up, watching two Scotsmen work their socks off. So it's been pure gold for me.
Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, you just put your feet up. That's fine. Before I go into the first slide, Richard, I just wanted to mention Adam Keys, who did a Dream 11 with Mark, the wee Scotsman. He did a Dream 11 and he compared Martin Zubimendi between Cazorla, great player, and Jorginho. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, he's got that technical passing ability, and so I can see that. And he's not the fastest of players, so I can see the comparison with Jorginho there. So I can quite easily see why that comparison was made.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, the Dream 11 or the Dream 11 or Dream Team is a great series of videos on the channel. When you get a moment, go and check them out because they're very informative, and you can see loads of different people's choices of what they would do at Arsenal, and it could get you thinking about things, give you ideas. So go and give them a watch. They're worth a watch. But let's carry on with this show. This will be a great show as well. Right, we'll start with his profile, Rich. So over to you, mate.
Yeah, so he's Spanish. He's 26. He's 1.81 meters, which is 5'9", and he prefers his right foot, though he can use both. And he actually plays in the Spanish team. In the Euros, he was coming on mainly for Rodri. So that's really it in terms of profile. He's a defensive midfielder, of course, but
so
he's more of a playmaker. Yeah.
Is he going to play at number 6 then?
He can play. He plays 6. He can play 8 as well. So you've really got Marino, Partey, Rice, that all can play 6
that position,
or 8, and I think you'll see a lot of interchanging in between whoever's on the pitch at the time. In that.
So if him and Declan were on the pitch at the same time, would Declan play further forward then?
Declan would play as the box to box, but you would possibly see occasionally Declan be the one dropping back and him going ahead of him. So it can be. I mean, he defends quite high up. If you see how we play with Partey, when we're attacking and where Partey's position on the field is, he's sort of about 25 yards out. That's sort of you'll see Zubimedi, and he'll try and win that ball, intercept that ball back high up the pitch and get us going again.
Okay, cool. So we'll move on now to his minute by minute slide, I think. Over to you, mate. What can you tell us about this?
Well, he scores a goal every 1,345 minutes, assists every 2,689 minutes, and is booked every 538. But he's not being brought in for his goal scoring, and he's assisting really. So that puts him at 199th out of 459 players for his goals, and 247th out of 459 players for his assists.
So he's basically to drop in front of the defence and do his job there, really, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, when we get to a bit down, when we go into the eye test, I've talked to it more about it there. But you won't see too many tackles from the guy. He's more interceptions, but when he does tackle, he wins most of his tackles.
Right, okay, so now we'll move on to the La Liga stats, goals, and XG.
Yeah. So he's played a total of 32 matches, which puts him in the 92nd percentile. He's 2,689 minutes in total, which equates to roughly 84 minutes per appearance, and that's the 95th percentile. He's annual salary is 2,880,000, puts him in the 77th percentile, and he's started 29 of those 32 matches, and which puts him in the 92nd percentile. He's been subbed in twice, and he's been subbed out 5 times. He scored 2 goals this season. And he's had 3 goal involvements.
So looking at those minutes, mate, he's pretty reliable, isn't he?
Yes, I mean, it suggests that he stays fit and is fit at 84 minutes. I mean, you've got to think he's coming to the Premier League, so there's more intensity, and you'll be playing. You're not playing Europa League; you're playing Champions League. So, but that's why we're keeping Partey, and that's why Royce can drop into those positions as well. I think we've probably got a very decent midfield next season.
Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? I mean, you've also got a Chuck in there as well. Is he a regular for the Spanish national team?
He plays sort of. It tends to be that he comes on, sort of replaces Rodri, but him and Rodri could play together. Him and Marino can play together. So it's up now. Going to be up to Arteta to find that right balance in there.
I mean, it's still a good thing about that if he's playing for Spain and he's still getting them minutes for his side as well.
Yeah.
Again, it's all about reliability, isn't it? Seems a really, really strong player.
Yeah, I mean, your other option is that you put him and Royce almost as a pivot, and then you could put either Odegaard as a 10 or Havertz as a 10, just to swap things up in a game. So there is that tactical flexibility with it, with adding him.
Yeah. So let's have a look at his goals and his XG, mate.
Well, as I said, he scored 2 goals. He's had 3 goal involvements. He scored 1 at home, 1 away. His expected goals is 2.38. He's non-XG is 2.38, and it's 1,345 minutes per goal. But as I've said before, that's not what he's there for, really. I mean, but if he can bring what he's done, which is, I think it's like 10 goals in 236 Real Sociedad performances. If he brings that sort of level, it's extra goals into the team, isn't it?
Yeah. He's obviously there to do a specific job because, as you say, he's only scored 2 goals, so he's there to do a specific job, isn't he?
Yeah.
So let's move on to his shooting.
Yeah. So he's taken 14 shots. And he's got a shot accuracy of 50%, which is because 7 of them on target, 7 off target. You could almost see the similarities with Partey, can't you? He's got a 14.29% conversion rate, and it takes him 7 shots to score a goal.
Fair enough. Not much more I can say, really, mate. So we should probably move on to the next slide. So assist, passing, and chance creation. Tell us all about that, mate.
So he's had 1 assist, but his expected assists are 4, so he's underperformed there. But that's down to players finishing off those chances created. He's had 1,540 passes, and of them, 1,300 have been successful. It gives him a pass completion rate of 84.42%. He's played 16 key passes, 12 crosses. 2 of those crosses have been successful, with a completion rate of 16.67, and he's 2,689 minutes per assist.
Right. Okay. So if he does shoot, does he shoot from outside the 18-yard area? Like?
He can do, and he will, if he's in the position in the 18-yard box, he will take them from there as well. But he does have a beautiful strike on him. So it's again, I think if you're looking at somebody, think of Sergio Busquets style,
right?
He's at he is if you're looking for a single player, but Cazorla and Jorginho, because of the sort of passing and the tempo creation, I can see that why there's that comparison there.
Right. Okay. So you've got one. The next slide you've had made up is dribbling and offside stats. And can I just say thank you, Mark, for putting that slide on where the Liverpool badge is crossed out. Thank you very much. Why, regarding Zubimedi, why is this so important?
Well, it again gives you an idea of what sort of player you're getting in. He's press resistant and stuff, so he'll and he can keep a hold of a ball. He's attempted 29 dribbles, 19 of them are successful, so a 65% dribble rate. He's been dispossessed 15 times. Not great. Not a great thing for concern, because he's of his success rate of dribbles. It shows that he can run with a ball. He can pass it, lay it off. So you've got, again, I mean, that's something that Royce does. Picks the ball up deep. He can run forward. He can pass through the lines. He gives you that options of how you deal with opposition teams.
So you would say he's got a very good football brain on his shoulders, yeah?
Oh, he a very good football brain. He one of the best out there, I would think.
Right, so let's have a look at his defending. Take it away, Rich.
Right, so he's got 29 goals conceded, 13 clean sheets, 68 tackles, 34 interceptions. He's had 260 ground duels. He's won 148 of them. He's won 48 duels. He's been dribbled past 17 times. He's had 70 clearances, and he's had 15 shots blocked. But his tackles success rate is up at 68,
isn't it? Is it 68?
Yes, 66. 66.4%.
Oh, 66.4%. Right, okay.
And Thomas Partey's like 61%. Very, it's very close. And you're not going to complain about that, are you? If he's making, he doesn't make many tackles, but he wins a high percentage of them.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to him playing with Odegaard and Rice, because I think that midfield will be something special. And I mean, to me, he's strong. he's always thinking. Good tackler, as you say, when he does tackle.
He's good in the air as well.
He's going to win quite a lot of duels. He's good in the air, and these are good points. I mean, we'll come on to that in a minute. But so
the thing about I think people might get frustrated at.
Yeah. Oh, I could see him frustrating other teams, mate. Most definitely.
And I can see some fans getting frustrated with him because, from what I've watched, he because he doesn't make many tackles and he's more interceptions, but he's scanning the pitch all the time. He's communicating with his defenders and other players, pointing where he sees the threats and bits and pieces. And I think some people would get frustrated with that sort of part of his game. But it's not. I think it's a plus, the fact that he is such a good communicator.
And he's not a player that gives up, is he?
No.
He's not a player that gives up. So that takes us nicely into his key strengths, I think. So yes. hit us with the facts, mate.
So he's has an elite passing range. He can launch counters with precise through balls. He is also known for his ability to make line-breaking passes and combine with teammates in attack. He demonstrates good positioning, understanding when to press high, drop back, or advance into attacking areas. He's comfortable receiving the ball from the back line and helping to build up play, while also capable of defending effectively.
Which side of the pitch is he on, mate? I forgot to ask. Is he right or left?
A lot of it is on the right-hand side.
So he could
right centre.
He could link up with Saka then.
What he will allow is, because a lot of the passing goes over to the left-hand side, he will allow a little bit more space into that right-hand side.
Would that take a lot of pressure off of Saka, do you think?
Yeah, it'll give Saka and White or Timber and Odegaard on that side. It'll give them a little bit more time and space on that side, and it might also help give us more threats on that left-hand side.
That's brilliant, mate. I like that. That is what we've needed. We've needed for the last couple of seasons as well. So yeah.
I mean,
sorry, go on.
He is adept at maintaining position and can control the ball under pressure. It's very difficult to dispossess him. As I said, he's pretty much press resistant. He's known for making intelligent decisions on the ball. He understanding when to take risks and when to play safe passes. He is capable of making tackles and interceptions. He's sort of a defensive playmaker rather than a defensive midfielder. So he will dictate the tempo for us.
I mean, not taking anything away from Partey, is he the next level from Partey, or would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple of games that I saw. One where he wins the ball back high up the pitch, and the next action, the ball's through to a teammate, and they score from it.
Right, cool.
So, and then there's one where they're playing against a team with a low block. I can't remember one of the lower sides, and he gets the ball. He flicks it up, controls it on his chest, and it's and it's like you've seen those like little scoop lofted passes that Odegaard and that try. He's done it. The attacker's got onto the end of it and scored. So it's another way of maybe helping break down another person to break down low blocks.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. So we've got two maps here. So let's have the first map up, please. Where Zubimedi likes to receive the ball. So break that down for us, mate.
Yeah. So I've only got half of that. I'll bring that down to the one that I know I've got on here because I can see it. So this is where he likes when he's receiving the ball.
Mhm.
This is where he tends to receive the ball, and it's the first one, as you can see, is slightly inside the attacking half,
Yeah.
and on that right hand side, and you'll see the direction of play the ball takes. So once he's and where he's coming onto the ball. The
Mhm.
second one is where he is, which is pretty much centre of the park.
Yeah.
Third again, defensive half of the midfield centre.
Yeah.
Fourth most common you can see is on that left hand side.
Yeah.
So he will get so it shows that he will be over. Fifth most common is sort of dead on the left hand side, midfield midfield halfway line on the left hand side, and the last one you can see it's the defensive just before the halfway line on the right hand side, and these are where he receives his and makes the passes. They're only small 10-yard passes, but that's where you'll get most of his actions. And then what you do is what he is the ability to ping passes, accurate passes out to either flank.
So he
Given
gets
him,
around. He gets around all the pitch, really, doesn't he? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Let's move.
yeah. I mean, there was one was against Valladolid. He picked it up sort of just outside the 18-yard box, and he pings it out to the right wing, right onto the attacker's chest to take it
So he
forward.
can pass the ball beautifully then. There. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So let's
yeah.
go on to his heat map.
I think that heat map shows you where he's pretty much all over the pitch, but the darkest spots are where you'll find him most of all, and where he patrols. And as you can see, when we're attacking, when Sociedad Atletico he's in this attacking area here, and this is where you'll find him most defensively in this defensive third here, and he'll get back into the box, and he'll be looking to cut out passes, cut out crosses, and he'll make it so that it's very difficult for opposition teams to find that killer pass.
Well, it shows that he dominates midfield, most definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely. Right, before we go, Richard, because we're going to shut this one down in a minute. Have you got anything else you want to say before we go?
Yeah, I mean, he's more of an anticipator defensive mid. He prioritizes good positioning, interception, and sweeping up loose balls rather than barging into challenges. But he can hold his own in that area. He's not regarded as a for his goals and assists, but he can contribute in that, and he sees interceptions and block passes is really good, and I think it shows he's clearer. He's quite more like a sweep as well.
Is that
He'll be in front of his centre backs. And I think any of those balls coming into that area and deal with.
okay, mate?
I think he'll improve our midfield.
That's fine, mate. Sorry, I'm laughing because twice I've tried to say, is that everything? And you've said something else. So no,
Sorry.
no, it's cool. It's cool. Is that everything?
Yes, that is everything this time.
Brilliant. Right. Well, we're going to close this one down then, guys. I just want to say the next show is going to be good. It's Victor versus Sesko. And look at that, the verses. You couldn't have had it any better, could you? And who's going to come out on top? But before we go, I just got a couple of things to say. Number one, thank you, Mark, in the background, doing all the slides, mate. I know how much time and effort you put into them. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, thanks to you, Richard, for all the information, the stats and everything. And don't forget, guys, if the show's going too fast for you and you can't keep up with what Richard or I am saying, remember, you can pause it and read it at your leisure. Okay? So, yeah, just take your time, take it all in, absorb it all, because when Zubimedi comes to the club, you'll have a much better breakdown of him and you'll know more about the player. Not that you didn't know stuff already, but you might just know stuff now that you didn't know before, you know? So, again, big thank you to the guys on the show, Richard and Mark. Mark always has your slides, mate. And as I say, thanks for being on, Richard, and giving us your time and your effort and everything. Before you go, guys, don't forget to give us a like, a share, and a subscribe, because you'd really be helping the channel out. And if you could give us a follow in the North Bank on Twitter and Facebook, or wherever you can find us, give us a follow. That would be absolutely brilliant. And yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves. I'm looking forward to the next one. This is In the North Bank. I'm Des the Enforcer. Thank you for your time today. Take care. See you later.